I want more thoughts from Ant on Illinois,
It-
personally.
I like I like their team. Like
That's the
Ayo
thing.
Dosunmu, I love him. Kofi Coburn, dude is like Shaq in the Big Ten. Curbelo, what a freshman coming off the
Oh,
bench.
he's
I call
All kinds
him
of sauce. So much
Mini
sauce.
Lonzo, Mini Lonzo Ball right there. Mini Lonzo. So in like Trent
And
Frazier,
Trent Frazier's a dog.
two-way
Yep.
player. Man, and they have so many good glue guys like DeMonte Williams and Grandison and the light-skinned freshman dude. I don't even know his name, but he's number 33. He brings energy. Well, I can say that. I can say that.
Yeah,
Y'all can't
you
say
can. Yep.
that.
Are allowed.
Bashanis Billy. I'm like a big Bashanis Billy fan. I love his game a lot. But man, man. That's all I'll say. Man, it sucks because you want a team like that to do well because they deserve to do well. But I don't need people talking shit to me who are just terrible people. Like you shouldn't be able to call someone a thug and then celebrate a banner.
You're not wrong.
That's just weird to me.
You're not wrong. I agree with
But
you. I
the
was saying this on
Celtics
a
have been doing
podcast
it for
earlier.
years, so it's all good.
This Illinois team is tremendous.
Yeah. he just trashed the whole city of Boston in just one sentence, really just offhand. I mean, it was pretty impressive.
I couldn't help it, man.
Succinct and way out of place. Well, never really out of
couldn't
place.
help it. Oh man, I like Illinois though. I really like that team. But my closing statement is going to be Franz Wagner not being all Big Ten is the biggest travesty I have seen in sports. Period.
Defensive.
Yeah, all defensive Big Ten.
Yeah, I don't get it. It's that I've learned that award, that team is a joke because the video guys write that down. They write down their, the people they want, they think they're going to get it. And then they go to the coach and they go, does this look good? And they're like, yeah, I don't give a shit about the all defensive team. And then boom, check mark, send it off. That's it.
Jesus
For a lot of them. I mean, it obviously varies by school and coach, but it is nobody really cares.
See, the video guys are the ones who are on Twitter arguing with me. So I'm sorry. Sorry, Franz, for losing the all Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year award. I apologize. You are the, in my opinion, the best defender in the country. And that's no bias. Him and Jared Butler for Baylor, I would say, are top two.
I just don't see how did they finish with the number one defensive efficiency rating?
Number one, yep. Number 4 in the country, I believe.
So how your best defender, you can make a case to have two guys on it. You can make a case to have Eli on it too.
Best defensive box plus minus since 2009 was Franz.
That's wild.
Like historical.
So the media, we don't even vote on a defensive team because they don't trust the media to understand defense. Which
they would have looked at it way more.
People would have looked at it more, but I don't blame them. But
it's a damn shame is what that is.
You know what the funny part about that is like, yes, media guys in particular, what I think about is baseball voting for the Hall of Fame, which is just a joke. Those media members, like sometimes those can just be an absolute joke. But do you really think that the coaches are like evaluating Franz in his other defensive games? Like they're not evaluating all that stuff. And
they're scheming away from him in every preparation.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't play defense at all. Well, why do you think? Because they don't want to go at him. And then the other thing is that it's such a position to develop an easy bias, such a position to develop bias easily because I don't know, a couple of good games against, one team. And it's like, whoa, this guy's stuck in your mind. And it's like, why are we asking coaches to evaluate players all the time when they can't even evaluate their own team all the time?
Jesus Christ. Aaron Donald had no sacks. Oh, yeah, because they ran the other way.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw I was just as kind of confused by he was third team all league on one of them. I don't know if it was coaches or media. He was third team all league. I'm like, I don't see how that's possible.
Franz?
Yeah, I mean, that's insane to me. I mean, so my first team was Io, Kofi, Luca, Franz, Travion, and my last spot went to Travion. I picked him over EJ Liddell, and it was based on like if I look at Purdue's roster and I take out Travion, I'm like, I don't know, is that even a top half
Yeah.
of the conference team? There's no chance, right?
No.
You take EJ off Ohio State, maybe they still find a way. Maybe, I don't know. But I think for those two, I thought it was like a coin flip, really, and I just picked EJ because they won an extra game in the league, and I just think that he gets so much attention defensively from opponents that I just have all the respect in the world for him. But like, I see Trace Jackson Davis there, I'm like, there's no way. I mean, it's skill-wise, talent-wise, top 5, sure, maybe, whatever. But Indiana sucked, and she still hasn't made a shot outside of 10 feet.
Yeah.
And,
which is wild to me.
Yeah.
Wild.
He was in the Indy Pro-Am. I watched him, and it was like, oh, this kid is going to be a pro. One and done. Like, he can develop the jump shot, and then just nothing. I mean, he's skilled, obviously, and can score, like I thought, but just never hit the next level. I don't understand.
He's averaging like over 19 as a stretch 5, but doesn't shoot the ball. I don't think he has any 3-point attempts this year. He may have like 2 or 3 tops. But that dude averaging 19 and a half, as versatile as he is as a player, like he could get buckets from the elbow, from the short corner, from the block. He could drive from like top of the key. For him to not have a jump shot is weird. Very weird.
But like for someone on a losing team to be first team all Big Ten, like you better be
scoring 28.
Such a shit kicker, just like a dominant player. I mean, the league is so good, so good. If you're on a losing team, like what? How is he first team? I don't see it.
In a league, the bigs are really good.
Really good
in the league this year. When you're saying that like Nate Reavers and Micah Potter might be top 8, 9, the league is really freaking good.
Right.
Miles Johnson from Rutgers, that dude is a mother effer. And nobody.
How would you? Oh yeah, he's a beast. How would you boys have held up in the Big Ten this year?
I would have had a lot of fun. Just give me a dude who lets me shoot it and drive the ball and not stand in the corner.
That system would have been fun as hell. All sorts of freedom.
Have Ron Harper Jr. guard me. I'm going at his head.
Or the dude from Nebraska.
Delano Benton? No, thank you. That dude.
Oh, you meant Teddy Buckets.
Oh,
I meant Buckets. I thought that was a given. Yeah, I thought we did.
Oh, man. That dude, Delano Benton, I think he's going to find his way on an NBA roster at some point. Delano Benton. Cool. That dude, he's like 6'9". He's like Franz Light. He's Franz Light. I think he can find his way. He's like 6'9", handles the ball like a point guard. He's got potential.
He produces
pretty good.
Pretty well, honestly.
Yeah. I think he had a triple-double against someone early on, though.
I think so.
He fills it up.
Let's just see if he plays more than 1 year in Nebraska, and maybe they'll get it going over there. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean,
how many players on this year's team are on next year's team at Nebraska?
Ooh,
I'm going to put the number at 4.5.
Oh my God!
Over under.
I thought you were going to say 5. I'm going to say over. And I think it's because Bryce McGowan is a 5-star, and he's going to come in with his brother Trey. And I think there's going to be a couple people there who are going to believe in that system. They just had a transfer in from, I think, the SEC somewhere, who just got eligible like several games ago.
I didn't know you were going to be bringing Nebraska facts over here. Jesus Christ.
Dude,
I'm not prepared. This is cut out.
I watch basketball way too much, dude. So,
yeah.
Like, whenever I see someone who I don't know, I instantly like go like FBI. Who is this? Why is he here?
Public records. Let's pull these up.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what is his story?
I'm gonna get you some FOIA forms. You can start
Yeah.
doing some journalism out here, Ant.
Seriously.
I think they will be okay next year. I'm not sure about NCAA or NIT, but I think they'll be okay. I think they'll be okay next year. And I got it over 4.5. Over
Okay.
4.5.
Stu?
I'd say over because that seems ridiculous, but I mean, I guess at this point you can't really
because he replaced everyone this year, right? I think this is like a whole new team.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I think it's a whole new team this year.
Yeah. Or he's a wild guy.
They've got a few pieces. They need a big man still, because the dude who came in from the SEC, he's only like 6'6", 6'7". Like, they need like a legit big. I think if they get a legit big, they'll be all right.
All right, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This is turned into a Nebraska breakdown. I got to end this real quick. I am not having this. I'm not putting this on my recording.
I told you, man. I can talk basketball for hours, bro.
Stu's just been sitting here shaking his head for 3
I'm just like,
Ant broke down Nebraska ball, and it was amazing.